Welcome back, welcome back. My readings are timeless. Whenever this finds you, it may resonate with you. Let's get started. Right person at the wrong time. Membership. Uncle. They don't know any better. Love bombing. 1,000 and up. Enemy. So what I'm getting here is there could be an uncle involved. You thought this was the right person for the job. Maybe the right person to help you out at the moment. I'm seeing 111. So you asked them if they could help you out or become a member of something that will help out a common greater good amongst a community of people. So this uncle said, yeah, I can help you out or I can join a membership. You thought this was the right person, maybe because in the past they showed themselves to be the right person for this position. You thought that they were qualified. And I'm seeing 5-5, meaning you thought that they could bring a positive change to the group and whatever the group's motives are. But the uncle love bombed you, and they don't know any better. They've been doing this to other people, but maybe you have never experienced this situation with this uncle before. They've never done that to you. Promise you something and then fail to do right by their promise. You've never experienced that from this uncle. And it could have been 1,000 up. They could have promised, a lot of time and effort, or, thousands of bucks, money. But they could have offered a lot. And now they're your enemy. You and this uncle is, not on good terms. And I have sign up, controlling. So I have someone here. They're doing a lot of talking because I have podcast here. So they have like signed up to be this uncle's like advocate, speak on behalf of this uncle. But they're very controlling. They're trying to take up for this uncle, give excuses to why something, you know, uh, failed to succeed or come through. Uncle didn't come through for you because of this, etc. But the thing about it is, they know what they were doing. Oh yeah, they're trying to say that, this uncle was they were working, they had to work the next day, something like that, 9 to 5 worker. Um, they were forced to make this decision, you know, um, give them another chance. They can be a, new person. Um, you know, this is just, it was just a response that wasn't supposed to happen, you know. And they think that, if you, you know, if you don't recreate the story, the project with this uncle, try again with them, you could self sabotage something, your relationship or something. But you're like, no, I still have my reservations about this uncle. And you think that they are just dishonest, you know? You would rather go slower when it comes to this relationship with them. And you don't want no mind games. Why all the mind games? You know? You think if anyone's going to be on any mind games, don't call, text, DM me, period. You know? Basically, you say, or you can write me a letter based on your feelings. I might listen to that, but that's about it. Yeah. But the uncle wouldn't want to write a letter because he's too afraid of rumors. But you're like, a letter is a space where you can, you know, over philosophize and tell your side of the story. So why not? You can clarify easier. People can understand you. Maybe I'm not understanding something, you know? You're like, I'll give that a chance. Maybe I'm not understanding something. Hmm. So this uncle is mentioning you to the whole family, mentioning you to another. He's carrying on like he has extreme emotional baggage over this whole situation. And then he's running away from everything like, you'll never catch me. Mm-hmm. You'll never catch me. Yeah. Forum community discussions. You may have felt attacked in some community discussion that you had recently with the family. Yeah. This uncle's trying not to seem like he's a bad person, even though he has done something that wasn't cool. Yeah, and he acts clueless about it. Yeah, he acts extremely clueless. Yeah, and if you blame him about anything, yeah, he won't act like it's true at all. He'll like ignore you and just act really clueless. That's the issue with him. Yeah, basically. And he thinks that's fair. And it's like, okay, I want to respect you, but if you're wrong, you need to realize that also. Because if I'm wrong, then I would realize that eventually. If someone, talked to me or wrote me a letter or something, and I fully analyzed my actions. All right. Well, that's all I have for you. Have a good one. Bye.